Your army is assembled. It is time to conquer the Overlord of Nirn and make your mark on Mordor.
Clean wounds, and they never unsheathe their weapons. This looks like Eltario's work.
Well, she is indiscriminate. By the look of it, some of these would have made good followers.
We must find her before she eliminates all our potential recruits. Though if she did, we'd have little need of an army.
If you were looking for ring wraiths, you're too late. But before I engaged him, he was speaking to an orc who was different than the others.
There are worms nearby. Perhaps they can tell us what is going on.
If we take them alive.
You don't decide whom I let live, Ringmaker. You'd both do well to remember that.
The siege army could have taken Mina Sequel without the Nazgûl. I don't think that luck is real at all. I think
some move up to scare the man.
Forces of
You
shadow.
heard he's supposed to be as big as a gog and can...
My kid!
What happens after we defeat all our enemies? What do we do then?
What was that there? Just my imagination. Well, if it was something, it had better stay away.
Wait, is that the ranger?
I'd like to torch the whole forest. That would be a waste of fuel.
Something just... The Nazgul have dealings with special orcs. What are they?
They're called the Chosen! I don't know what they're chosen for!
Ready to die? What is the purpose of the Chosen?
Secure the hide here! It's something to do with the Seeing Stone! That's all I know!
Nothing gets away from me.
What have the Hydeer revealed?
Only the Streakers know. The Chosen kill anyone else who gets close.
Once in a while there's a catacomb that seems different. Did I just hear something?
The Chosen. Where do they come from?
The Shriekers make them is some kind of ritual. All very secret. I don't know where.
So long as the Witch King has the Palantir, any towers the Chosen hold will be his eyes.
Then we must blind them.
Edregitha. The ritual to create the Chosen. Where is it performed?
No one knows. When the captain selected, the Shriekers send a worm to tell him where to go.
We must tell Eltaria what we know.
This need not concern her. We have our mission and she has hers.
Her mission is the destruction of the enemy that tracks us. The more information we share, the better.
Wonder what happened to PS4 PRO gonna do. Die, weakling! Need to build more cages, he says. Got more beasts.
Love you, Vince. Okay.
I know.
I really wanted a baby too.
This is why I kept wanting to get a test. Because I was getting really excited, and I didn't want to get excited for no reason, because I knew I was going to feel more and more crushed. The more I'm excited, the longer I'm excited for. It's getting really hard on me. Every month.
Are your messengers forthcoming?
The Witch King is using the Hydir to track the ring.
They extend the Palantir's reach. Orcs called the Chosen guard them.
And the enemy may hold the Palantir, but the Hydir themselves are vulnerable.
So,
Because it's because your
How we dismantle it.
periods to it's moving too much, you can't get the days right, that's why.
Yeah, I don't think I even ovulated till like a week ago.
Yeah.
Like pretty much when my period was due, I think is when I ovulated.
Yeah, we tried
We weren't having sex at all then.
like 2.5 weeks ago. We tried like Monday, I guess.
Because if I wasn't pregnant, then that means the white creaminess was right after my ovulation day. Because right after you ovulate, that's when your eggs are shedding out. That's the white creaminess you see.
Yeah.
Like that, my period started. Because I was under too much stress, so my egg didn't drop because it's like your body protecting yourself from getting pregnant because you're under too much stress. So your egg just stays up there in the ovary. And then once you start relaxing, then it comes out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Deborah told me. Basically.
There's been a murder here.
My boobs never got sore. It's so weird because the last few periods they've been so sore for a few days before my period. I don't know why that didn't happen. Whatever.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Go! Go! It haunts us!
What creature haunts this forest?
Oh, Kanan is no creature. She is nature itself.
She calls us.
Talion, we must move with great caution.
Andy! And me! Get back here! Ah, not you! Have some mercy! She's picking us off, one by one!
That beasts come hundreds strong.
Get out here and show yourself!
Pit to peak, enslaved are rivers and trees.
No!
This is just so scared every time we fight now.
I take it this is the work of Khan.
This is the forest of Kanan, and she will protect it with the full power of nature.
This forest is possessed by death as much as life.
The two are bound together. That is Kanan.
What are the orcs doing here?
They are doing Sauron's work.
What is she? The cannibals? The ghouls? She's all of it.
Feed, you will feed 1,000 mouths.
They were probably always gonna have a ton of tiny bones.
Why do these beasts not attack
That's
us?
how it is being.
They hear her song. They are part of her, and she is part of them.
I feel things.
Yet they will defend.
You can't make everything into a big thing. Don't drag it
She
out.
is watching us.
Don't make me feel like I just
She's
fucked
drawing
everything
us in.
up and you're leaving me and all that. You don't make it work.
This Kanan has been
You have to let it go.
Yeah, but it's so hard on me. The stuff that I'm doing right now is crazy. Like, I don't even want to be near you, so I'm not sure what you
My
said.
dad would just tell me all the time that for many years whenever anyone would start to raise their voice at me, I was like petrified. My whole body was just like lost. I just couldn't I felt like I was just being caught up in this,
Yeah, so this is gonna last years.
why the Navy is really hard. I still had it when I went to boot camp. They were yelling at me. Cried too much in boot camp.
Cut me loose, Todd. We'll fight our way out and... I found it! The tree! She's the tree!
Spirit of Karnan is
What
tree
I'm supposed to do about it is...
fang and claw, root and spear.
You got better because you got away from me there.
No, not because I got away from my dad.
Well, that wasn't there before.
Even when I'm around him now, if he does the same thing, I don't feel the same way anymore. Or if people yell at me now, I don't feel the same way. I just got over it with time, like I said. A lot of processing it. I just got used to it. I cried a lot, like I said. And I just kept realizing that I was okay. And not every time I feel that way doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Changed and unlike this fleshling. Where is your rot? Your buddings? Do you grow? Do you wither? No. No, no. A lifeless beast are you, but no. For you die and die. Not lifeless, but deathless. A flesh-haunted thing.
Tell him. We cannot defeat her.
What would you suggest I do?
Throw down your sword and kneel.
I will not kneel to this thing.
Of Mordor. Tooth and claw will cure.
Of the wild.
Don't worry, I talked to my son about how he treated you.
Who do you call to?
Chick-fil-A. All the way on Ronald Reagan? Longhorn? What's that?
Do you know what?
I was thinking about it. If a good one pops up, I probably will. It's really close.
What scared me was not him doing that, babe. It was what he said. How he made me feel.
Okay, because it's just better to be above reproach. Just get out of it, walk away from it. I'm not trying to pull him off.
I did.
I'm not trying to say what he was doing is right, but when we're already escalated, I don't want to ever feel like
But I did nothing. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
hey, I saw you.
And I'm telling him that I did nothing. I didn't pull him.
You did. You grabbed his arm and pulled him off you like this backwards.
No, that's not true. That's what I'm telling
Hey,
you.
what are you trying to tell me? That I just imagined something that I saw?
I'm telling you I didn't do that. He was pulling my arm, and I pushed my arm back. I didn't even touch your son. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And that's what scares me. I didn't touch your son with my hand. Not at all. That's what really scares me.
Well, I don't think you'll hurt my son, but I don't think you will realize that even just pulling him off you or whatever, it's not going to go over well. He may be, you know, it's not like pulling him off you is abusing him. I get it, he's just protecting himself. But it's better if you don't do that kind of stuff, because
But I
everything going
didn't.
on right now, and you're just a step parent, and I don't want Larry to have any issues.
I didn't. That's what I'm trying to tell you, and you don't listen.
It's not like I'm just gonna be accusing you for stuff. But there'll be better ways you can
We'll meet
handle
again
it.
in a place like
Yeah,
this.
do you want me to show what happened?
Sure.
And I will have no answer for you.
Brandon did this to my arm, and he held my arm like this, and he pushed me. Like that. No, he pushed me to the house, and I did this. I didn't touch him with my hands. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And you're denying it. That's
Because
what
that's not what
scares
I
me.
saw.
That's what happened. Maybe because how you're feeling against me, you felt something different. He was literally pulling me like that. After he stopped kicking me and he said, you have to go back to the house, he grabbed me.
Okay, well, I don't know. It's not all what I saw, but maybe I had a bad view.
That's what I'm telling you that scares me.
Well, so it's better that you go away from them.
I can't be near your son. I was trying to go away. He started kicking me. I sit down there.
Babe, he's 5.
I know.
You can't get away from him.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I have to run. Because it scares me what you might think.
Okay, well, all he said he was gonna do was go out and tell you that you're making him sad and he wants you to come in. And I said, okay, fine, go tell him.
He thinks like you, babe. He doesn't stop hurting someone until they do what he wants.
Okay, well, he's gonna be taught not to do that. I'm teaching him.
I'm just scared of what you think.
He's very passionate about stuff too, and it's very hurtful to him when you go, because as soon as you left, he just hung his head and he said, now Greg's never gonna come back. And he just started like looking like he was gonna cry. He's very loving to people that he loves, and it hurts him too when you act like that.
I understand. I'm not judging your son. I'm telling you that scares me.
Okay, well, I talked to him about it. That's why I'm telling you I talked to him about it.
I'm telling you.
I'm not okay with how he's treating you, and I talked to him about it.
It doesn't. That's not the point that I'm trying to make.
I get what you're saying, and I'm saying so to avoid you having to be fearful of that, next time fucking exit the vicinity where he is. You know?
That's what I did, and you guys followed me.
No, babe, I mean, when he comes out to you, and he starts doing anything physical with you, stand your ass up and walk away. Don't make it have any way of looking like you're doing something with your arm towards him.
Looking?
Okay? Because it looked like to me like you literally like took his arm like this and was like that. Pulling him off you. That's what I saw.
I didn't do that. That's what scares me. I can't be near your son. I don't want to be near him.
Babe, stop.
It scares me, babe.
Okay.
It scares the shit out of me.
Babe, you can't be married to someone that you can't be near their kid.
Exactly.
Calm down.
That's why it scares
Everything's
me.
fine.
You saw something that I didn't do.
Well, I said maybe I saw a bad view.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
I just want to know for sure, you know? It's my son, I just want to feel comfortable.
And I want to feel comfortable the
So
same.
just please walk away from him.
I'm gonna walk away as soon as anything happens. Yeah. If he starts punching me, I'm gonna walk away the door. Cause he punched me too when you're around. He punched me when I was washing dishes.
I don't mean like that, babe.
And he said I was not in charge, and
don't
he's like,
change everything. You guys rough play and stuff all together, you're
I'm
fine.
not gonna do that anymore.
Babe, you're fine to do that. That's normal stuff. Don't change that. You can't live in fear like that. Everything's fine. I never accuse you of that. And if he punches you and says you're not in charge and stuff like that, you need to tell me. Because I need to address that disrespect towards you now. He needs to realize that you're an authority figure, the same as me. And that's completely inappropriate. So don't ever be afraid to tell me that he's doing that to you. Please tell me. Okay?
And he told me the same when you came first at the house. And he was trying to open the car and see the engine. When we came to the house and I stayed with them, grabbing the stuff, he did the same thing. Just letting you know that I want to avoid that as much as I can.
No, you can't avoid them. It's not gonna help. You have to bear anger. Okay? Everything's gonna be okay. You are in charge of them. I mean, you still are that.
It's not the problem at all.
But please help me bear my son. Please tell me that. I don't want to.
I thought he was going to talk it to you. He said that he was going to talk it to him. So, okay? He said that you're not in charge, I'm in charge, I'm gonna ask him. And I thought he was gonna tell you, that's why he didn't. Those things make me really scared, man.
Yeah, babe, stuff makes me scared with you too, but you just gotta keep going. You can't live in fear.
No, you're gonna use me as an argument. You say, well, you scared me a lot. That's gonna be...
Babe, I'm relating to you. I'm telling you that I experience the things that you do. And I'm telling you how I deal with them.
Do you know that saying that actually caused the opposite effect that you wanna cause? Make me wanna even more?
Well, I don't know why, because the first thing people are supposed to do is empathize and relate. And that's what I'm doing.
You're doing the opposite. You're causing the opposite effect that you wanna cause.
Why?
Because I know you wanna motivate me and want to relate with you, but you cause the opposite. In this argument, you actually make me confirming my statement that I should be scared and you too, and we shouldn't be together because of those things.
No.
So you might want to say something different, because every time you say something like that, it just reinforces my idea.
Do not toy with nature, Talia. She is fearsome.
I'm just telling you what it does. Makes me even more scared.
I wish you would stop saying you're scared of me.
I'm trying to express how I feel as much as I can.
And I was trying to too. And you just told me not to. You're not validating me.
What do you mean? No, I'm saying that. I'm not saying you're wrong for saying that.
Yes, you are.
No.
Saying it has the opposite effect on you.
It has the opposite effect that you wanna reach, that you wanna argue with. You're saying it's okay, but using that argument, you're just gonna reinforce mine instead of convincing me the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
That's what I'm telling you, that instead of convincing me, you're convincing that I'm right by saying that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're wrong.
I get you.
By saying that you're scared of me, you just proved the point that you were really scared that I would hurt your son.
No, babe,
because
I'm not,
of what he saw.
Babe, I'm not talking about physically scared of you.
Yeah, but I'm just giving an example. Like with your son, for an example.
No, because it's not the same thing. I'm not talking about you being physically scared of you. Physically scared. That's what I'm talking about. Talking about stuff that you're gonna do, like that you're gonna go and black out again. You're gonna make stupid decisions. You're gonna break the law again because you're drunk. Stuff like that. I'm afraid of that and the power it's gonna have over my life because I'm married to you. I'm not scared of you in the way that you're saying you're scared of me. And it's really sad.
But you were scared that I would do something to your son, that's why you said that. Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
So why did you even say that?
Because it's better to be above reproach when it comes to him.
Huh?
I don't want to ever have a single doubt in my mind that you mistreated him at all. I want to be able to tell Larry with confidence every time, no, you would never do anything to him. I want to be able to know that when I say it to him. That's my job, to know that.
When I was trying to defend himself, he was just looking at me like you're defending him for what he was doing. Because he knew that I was like getting him in touch him.
Suffer with us. Hear our thunder, fleshling.
Don't you get that I don't think that you're a bad person?
I don't mind if you think that or not. What I'm scared is...
You're not answering my question.
What? Okay. I'm gonna answer and then I'm gonna... Even if you think that I'm a bad person, that doesn't matter, right?
Well, it does matter. I would never be married to someone I think is a bad person. Greg, do you hear me? I don't think you're a bad person.
That's not my point.
I don't think that you're gonna hurt my son. You just need to be careful with how you get with him. If you're upset and he's doing something, it's just a bad mix. I don't want to ever feel like maybe you did something on accident. I don't want to feel like there was a boundary that was pushed there at all. I'd rather you just walk away from him. But I really don't think that you will hurt him.
How you saw something that never happened though?
I don't know, you tell me.
Oh, it's not you.
That's what I want to understand. How you saw something that never happened?
Well, I'll ask him. Tomorrow.
And you started blaming me and he was like... You know that he can lie because he's gonna think you're saying it's his fault.
Well, no, I already told him it was his fault. And I said that. I said that that's not the right way to handle it when you're not doing what he wants and when he's hurt by you. And I told him that you're really sensitive right now because you're scared of people because of me, because I keep hitting him. And so I told him, and I said, so he's very scared of people right now and you need to be extra gentle with him, don't do stuff like that. And he understood. He said, I understand. You could tell he cared. He felt bad for what he did.
See, he's still not gonna... You still think that I did what he saw. That's what I'm scared.
I didn't say that. I just told you that I maybe didn't see the right view of it. To me, it looked like you were pulling his arm back, but you may have been pushing him off you.
I didn't even push him.
You said he was holding your arm and you pushed it like this.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I pushed it my way, my arm. I didn't touch him. You still don't get it?
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like that's what I saw, but maybe that's just a parent's like protective vision, you know?
Hold my arm.
Just like overprotective.
Hold my arm. I did this.
Okay.
You're never gonna believe. That's what I'm scared of.
I do. I believe you.
You don't believe in me, I know.
I believe you.
As soon as you started kicking me, I messaged you. So you could come outside or whatever. Because I was scared something. he would say something or like something would happen. I wanted you to be there. And even when you went there, it seems like my fear came to reality still. I just said, don't do that. Go back inside. I'm not going back inside.
Well, it's just another reason that we need to make sure conflict between us doesn't happen when he's around. Because he's going to get upset and he's going to get involved, and it's bad. It's a bad environment for everybody. You know, and I don't want you to ever feel like scared of that, like what you're saying. Because I know if I imagine that, like, I would never want to be living with someone that I feel like they were going to think I hurt their kid.
Why?
So I understand how you feel, and I don't want you to ever feel like that.
Why?
So it's best that we really not have conflict when he's with us, babe. We really need to protect that. You really need to make the right choices in front of them.
You're gonna say it's my fault, even though you threw that stuff on me.
Okay, babe, that was like a little magnet like this, and I didn't throw it at you, I just threw it at the room in general. Okay, and it's like this small, babe. I didn't even mean to, sorry, but it's tiny, babe. Okay? I'm just expressing frustration. I just tossed it across the room, and it was tiny. Okay?
Next time,
so, I understand, but you can't make it into a huge conflict by being like, I'm leaving the house and stuff. Because that's gonna have the same kind of effect on Brandon as it does on me. And he's gonna feel traumatized by the abandonment. He's gonna think that the conflict is bigger than it is because you're leaving the house.
Because it is big.
You know what I'm saying? But for you, it feels like that right now because of what's going on. But it's not. So if you could please just try not to do that around Brandon. If you need to get away from me, please try to just go into the room. Make it unknowledgeable to him that something happened with what you're experiencing.
Why?
If you can, listen, I'm just telling you, please try.
Why?
Because I just don't want him to be dealing with our shit.
Everything that you're saying, but why did you make him knowledgeable of that in the first place? You were the one that did, not me.
No, he could tell. I didn't have to tell him, he knew.
I didn't say. You started being really afraid and you started arguing and saying in front of him. It seems like
you're right. I shouldn't have said any of the stuff I said in front of him. I was thinking about that after. It was inappropriate.
You know what it seems to me?
But I would have preferred to bring you into the bedroom and talk to you. But I already know you would have refused to go and you would have tried to like, oh, don't touch me and stuff and made it a big deal. So I was just trying to say what I had to say.
You could just have let me go for 15 minutes and I would come back. And he would not even know.
It's not about control. When he's here, I can't have you leave. I don't know if you're gonna drink. I can't risk it. You're not stable right now. You know that. You say all day like, oh, you just wanna drink. If you go and do that, you can't come back when he's here.
That's fine. I'll tell you that I drink now and I'll come back.
How do I know that?
If I drink, I'll not come back. That's not the point. It seemed to me that you were saying that in front of him, so you guys would both argue for me to say. Because you know he's very sensitive too.
No, it's not that. It's because I was desperate to tell you when I had to tell you. And like I said, I didn't think that you would react well if I tried to like bring you into another room to talk. Because I already know how scared you are right now when you get like that. You instantly look like a little baby, like a child afraid. And you just want to run away from me.
Why do you even let your son go outside after me?
Because you said how sad he was, and I said if you want to tell him, tell him.
You should have said, staying in your room, we're going to sleep, and get in the middle of this.
I was hoping that you hearing him say that was going to show you that you're hurting a boy, the little boy too. You're making something traumatic for little boy. And I hope that you would choose to love a kid over yourself. Choose to be strong and come back in here.
But you know
that's what I'm hoping.
Exactly like you.
But are you gonna ever love him?
You know
to be a good stepdad, you need to love him.
You know
you need to put him first before you, the way I do.
You know he would not go outside and say, oh, I'm pretty sad, can you come back? You know he would not say that.
Yes, I didn't make him say that.
He didn't say that. That's
I don't
what
know.
I'm
I don't
saying.
know what he said.
He started kicking
What
me.
he told me is that
He got
he
there
said,
really
he said
fierce.
now he's never gonna leave. He's like, I hate this. It makes me so sad. And then he's like, let me go out there. And I said, what are you gonna do? He said, I'm gonna tell him. And I said, okay, then if you want to tell him, Brendan. And then he just went out.
What have we unleashed?
You know that's not the way he acts.
I would
like you.
No, I've never seen him be like me in that way. To where he goes out there and would do that to you. I thought he would just tell you. I'm not even somebody that has ever been a physical person. This all started with you in my life. I've never been like this. So I've never seen him respond like that either, really.
Even if he didn't kick me, it's not like really the point of physical. Okay. It's the way he just went just like you would. He started accusing me. He started
you're not hearing
that
much.
stuff.
No, I need to be married to somebody who cares about the children in our home more than us. They need to realize that it's our job to preserve that child's upbringing and their environment and their emotional development.
That's what Larry used to do, and it didn't work.
When you see him do that, you need to come in. You need to do whatever it takes to make him feel safe and him feel good, because he's the priority here. Don't you understand that? We've already had our shot. We're adults. We're already fucked up from our past. He's a fresh canvas. We get to control how he gets raised.
I understand, but you have to stop putting him in the middle of it.
I didn't put him in the middle.
We will find Tor Goroth.
First you let him know that we are fighting. Second,
your Balrog waits.
You let him go outside.
In Doom Shadow. Fight till death and rise again, you will fight.
Just let me be for 10 minutes.
Hey, if I knew you were just gonna go out there and sit there for sure, and I knew you were gonna do just that, I wouldn't give a fuck if you go out. But all the experience lately is showing me I can't trust you to only just do that.
And this is gonna make it more worse every time that you do something like today.
Because it takes time to earn back trust.
It seems this ring has woken more.
But I just gave you a chance tonight, so I'm glad that you did what you're supposed to.
For me,
I'm gonna try to give you as much chances to prove that you're trustworthy again as much as I can, but I don't have much flexibility to do that when I'm with my son. I have to be really cautious.
Yeah, and it's getting worse. What are you doing for me? I mean,
but I can't worry about you. I have to worry about my son.
That's what I'm saying. You should.
I know.
You never get it. That's why I leave.
But you can't. When he's here, you can leave to the room.
There's something that
Greg, there's a lock on the fucking door. You don't have to be out of this house. If he's not here, sure, fucking go. But if he's here, you can't walk out. You need to either be right on the porch where I can see you from my bedroom window, or you need to be in the room. That's something that you really need to do. You need to agree to that. That's about my child. Okay? You can't put me in a situation where I feel like unsafe about my child's environment. That's not respectful.
God.
You know?
I can feel unsafe if I leave.
Can you please agree to that, babe?
It doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna agree to that. It doesn't make sense to me.
Why are you not gonna agree when you keep going and drinking?
I'm not gonna agree to that. I just can't.
You're not gonna agree to make me feel safe for my son? Like he's okay? How is that loving?
Away from me, yeah. Not with me inside the room.
Greg, I'm telling you that's a requirement. You can't be leaving the house when he's here and coming back. Not right now.
I can't promise that.
You have to. My son comes first.
I know. I'm sure.
There's no reason that you can't go in your room. if I don't leave you alone in the room, and I try to like bang on the door or something, you can leave the house. But as long as I respect your space to go to your room, that's all you need to do. If you really feel like you need fresh air, you can go on the porch. And that's fine.
Yeah, right.
He needs to be willing to make sure that he's okay. And I have to feel like that. That's important. This marriage is never going to be good if I don't feel like you're willing to support that.
I was outside cooking and you freaked out. I was sitting there.
Larry is never going to let that slide. Babe, please don't do that.
Here you go, you're not even listening to what I said. You just said that I could sit at the porch, or you're lying because I was right outside and you still freaked out.
You weren't on the porch, babe. I can't keep an eye on you to make sure you don't leave when you're sitting out there. Especially when I'm putting my son to bed.
You're gonna put your son to bed?
In that amount of time you were out there, you could have gone to Cheddar's and taken like 7 shots and come back.
Like I would do that.
Don't you understand
that,
Greg?
Like I would do that.
Greg.
How many times
do you remember what you just did a few days ago? On your 2-hour walk? Come on, babe. You just did that. How do you expect me to trust you? It's gonna take time, Greg, and I can't risk my kid. Please don't do that.
You don't even know me.
Listen, there has to be compromises.
You don't listen
It's not
to me.
gonna just be all your way.
I'm gonna stop.
I'm saying that you have to go in your room or the porch when he's here.
When I became a ranger, I thought I'd see the entire world.
It is much the same everywhere.
When you're willing to listen to a word that I say, then I know I'll talk.
I did listen to you. If you have anything else to say, say it.
I'm trying to talk, you're not letting me. I would never do something like that. Go to a restaurant to take shots like Bahama Breeze. You should know me better by now. That I would never spend money like that on something like that.
Well, you just told me that night that you did. You said you were taking shots of vodka. Thanks to Larry, I heard that it was drinking little bottles at a gas station. Because Larry tells me more than you tell me. And apparently you share with him more than me.
They don't sell...
They do.
Little bottles of vodka, I guess.
They do. They're like this. Those little mini ones.
You know that they don't have liquor and because the license is separated?
Well, some of them do.
No, they don't. Gas station don't.
I've seen them. Maybe they weren't supposed to have them, but they had them.
There's 2 different licenses.
You told me you drank 3 shots of vodka. You told me that night.
I drank 1 of vodka and 2 of Fireball, I guess.
See? So you took shots. What the fuck?
And it was in a liquor store.
So you could have done it.
I can't do it on a Cheddar's or Bahama Breeze, man. That's my point. That you're not getting.
When you're in that mode, you're an alcoholic. And alcoholics have no sense. And they'll do anything they can to get alcohol. And if you're desperate enough, you'll waste money. And you'll get expensive shots.
That's what you don't know about me.
Yes. No, I know that about all alcoholics. They're the same. They're not reasonable when they're in that state. So. Just because you haven't done it yet doesn't mean you won't. You just haven't gotten that desperate yet.
I know I won't.
You don't know yourself.
I know. You are.
Just like I never thought I would start hitting people, but now here we go, out of nowhere, at 29 years old. So, never know. But I'm not gonna budge on that.
Me neither.
I decided not to freak out and talk to you about it right when you were doing it, but I know I had to talk to you because you can't do it again.
First of all, if you think I would spend like $15 to take shots.
I already told Larry that if you leave when Brandon's here because you're upset, and then I'm gonna shut the door and you're not gonna be able to come back in the house that night. And he said, absolutely. Don't fucking let him back in if you don't know for sure he didn't go drink. So he fully supports that.
And I support that too.
So if you leave, I'm gonna shut the door.
I totally agree with
So
that.
you can't ever
Can
blame...
you write a statement?
So you can't ever blame me that I kicked you out of the house because you chose it.
Can you write a statement about that? I understand. I'm gonna stop.
That's not me locking you out of your house. That's not me kicking you out. That's you choosing to do it. Because you know that boundary.
Can you write a statement about that, please?
Yes.
I want that. It's all that I want.
Because you can't make yourself into a victim when it happens. You're agreeing that it's fair.
Absolutely.
Okay, then that's good.
If I feel so threatened by you and I have to leave the house and Brenna's here, I'm not coming back. That's fine. I totally agree with that. It's gonna be good for the both of us. I'm just gonna find somewhere to see.
I'm not sure it's gonna be bad for both of us. It's definitely gonna be bad for me. I'm gonna be sad that you leave.
Yeah, right. Like today they closed that thing.
I didn't do that, babe.
Someone did.
Babe, I didn't do that. I really hope that you realize that you don't have to feel so scared and leave, because I'll be sad if you leave. You should just go in your room and lock the door. Equally as safe like that. I don't know how to unlock the door like you do. Voodoo shit.
Brandon will help.
Yeah, and I don't know how, so if you go in your room and shut the door, you'll be fine.
Okay, right. You don't know how to. Just a little
what it actually seems like is that you're trying to be in control. That's why you're refusing to go in the room when you know it's just fine as a separation. But you are trying to be in control, and so you want to say it's a demand that you have to go outside. So to me, that's frustrating.
Yeah, you're gonna turn against me.
I'm just telling you, honestly, that's how I feel. It's like you're really just being... It's not that you're trying to get to where you just feel safe. You're actually trying to control things right now. That's how it seems.
Yeah, right.
That's what it feels
like I love control like you.
I don't love control, and you know that it's a solution to go to your room, but yet you're not going to choose it because you know I'm satisfied with that. And you don't want to satisfy me. You want to make me feel like I'm out of control, and you get to control what you do, and you choose everything. Because that's what you're struggling with currently, is feeling like I'm controlling you. So you're trying to prove a point. So it's frustrating.
You're absolutely
doesn't really feel like compromise and love. Like, it just feels like you getting mad at me.
You're always so right, babe, all the time.
Well, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm saying this is how I feel about your decision.
The day that I say something,
I'm disappointed. Is what I'm saying.
the day that I go against something that you feel and you actually accept it, it's gonna be a... I'm gonna say a unicorn, but...
on the others, but not...
What do you mean? I'm saying that the day that I win an argument, when you say something and I say that you're wrong, I'm gonna say a unicorn.
How do we put him down? Let's get You're mine! You've done enough to do that twice! Move over there! And I'm just getting started!
Why did you leave? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Good. babe.
Now we will be able to move more freely here.
Yes, but we'll still have to keep an eye out for the remaining outposts.
Ow, 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 my arm. I don't know, babe, I feel so in love by you all the time, but I still always let you be near me. Gotcha. Because you're rejecting me, babe.
I add you to my ranks. I await your command, your command. Got it, boss.
I think it's an act of disrespect if you push me away and I go after you, you know? I really think so. I guess it's because I am like that, like... For me, it's the opposite. Like, if I go to the room because I'm running from you and you go there, I feel disrespected.
Well, so you're expanding already? Beauty. You know what you should do? Is make that bloke your bodyguard. Anyone looking to carve his way across Mordor needs a guard or two.
It's not fucked up, babe.
I don't.
It's
But
how...
obviously. If it ever got to the point where I needed a hand on the battlefield, I'd cut my
It's
own
not
throat.
unhealthy, babe.
You should have some added muscle. No shame in it.
Oh, that's why I keep doing that?
All wrong.
That's why you keep making people pursue you, baby, because you feel in love. You want people to keep pursuing you. To prove you wrong.
Gareth.
Here it comes!
It's hard for me to pursue you, babe, when I don't feel loved by you at all. So every time you reject me, you just think you're doing.
Wonder what killed this?
But bade invade Mordor. Fireless, the virtue of justice. Sauron had betrayed me and my people.
When my I am.
I don't think so.
You don't accept them. Let me see from yesterday and today. Yesterday. What happened yesterday? Oh. I showed that I love you by letting you go and pay my stuff. The morning. Yeah, after all that happened, I didn't. No, that was yesterday. It makes you feel loved. Yeah. You texted me. You said it would. Which? I can barely think of anything that made me feel loved. I can. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like rides I've given you, stuff like that. Gestures, meals I've cooked. I cook you a lot, babe. They don't make me. They don't. They don't matter exactly. They don't make me feel loved. Exactly. You know why? Because I spent 5 years learning how to do acts of service because that's Larry's love language. And now it doesn't matter because now that I've practiced that, how to do that, it doesn't matter because you don't love me. It's like when you hugged me, babe, in the kitchen that I was cooking. I would feel loved by that. But after when I tried to enter home, the thing was locked. So I don't feel loved by what he did before because you locked me out of the same house. I need. How can I know? I know, I don't know. I'm not here. Not even gonna try to argue. Sorry. Okay.
I was determined to punish him for it. Bade invade Mordor. Fireless, the virtue of justice. Sauron had betrayed me and my people, and I was determined to punish him for it. bade invade Mordor. File us the virtue of justice. Sauron had betrayed me and my people, and I was determined to punish him.
Up on the wall! It's the Tark! Whatever this thing is, amazing it. I think I see tracks in that direction. Oh, have me some more of that. Feel what I slice off your flesh. Like you haven't used the Tark. Disarm it! dirty swine! I see it! Keep him off balance! Don't move! Die! Keep him surrounded! Here we go! You're finished! Good one!
This orc seeks to draw us out. Let us show him the folly of his plan.
Pursue me if you must, but you'll never catch me!
Manville! I will crush you and bury you like the filth you are!
I see it!
Bleed!
No! Time to die! Death to man! Get this cock! Hold still! Join the army of the Bright Lord!
I am with you! With you! I will depart.
Smell of fresh Rangers know better than to sneak around here. Our beasties will sniff them out. Not in your Did you hear that? Start looking! It's a bloody tark! Man filth! Time to die slow. As slow as a day is long.
We're done for! Move it! Too tough for you! I'll kill you. Get him off my tail! He's unstoppable! You fight for the Bright Lord! I follow every command! At your command, boss. I see him on the wall!
How you going, Bright Lord? Got yourself another hanger-on, have ya? You'll have a proper army in no time. But you gotta remember, an army needs orders to follow. And I'll tell you what's always a popular one. Murder. Command that new follower of yours to gut some bugger you don't like, and that'll free you up to gut somebody else at the same time. And remember to keep the target's weaknesses in mind. If he's terrified of fire, there's nothing funnier than sending someone to clobber him with a fire weapon. Oh, that's proper music, that is. How you going, boss? That bloke you recruited is a sneaky bastard. He'd make a top backstabber. What you want to do is to make him bodyguard to a war chief, so you can, well, stab him in the back. Of course, no war chief's gonna take on a bodyguard unless he's proved himself, and the place to do that is in the fight pits. How does surviving a few rounds make it trustworthy? No idea, but it's a bloody good laugh. And you'd be a drongo to trust an orc anyway, so it all works out. Go on, have a go.
All rock.
Your feet, not the heel! I think so. Look, the ranger! I can believe it, prisoner!
The ability to...
Could the old scribe was such a bold?
Yes, and doing so was safer than you. Palantir, because the visions travel in only one direction.
Got to be ready for battle. What was that? Or it'll be time for some extra discipline. Why? Come back, Mansfield! What's the task for me? Did you hear that?
Did you know Galadriel?
Know her? She is an aunt of sorts. Suffice it to say, we did not always see eye to eye.
Your defenders are no more protection than a fog.
I just need to outrun everyone else it's chasing. Think you're coming down here? Hey, you know what I think of. This is what I think of. Come back with I'm a beast myself. What's out there? I want it dead. I don't care. Whatever it was, sort off. 7 minutes! Overwhelm your enemy! On your knees! Like the Shinyas! Time for I need reinforcements! Kill you! Beware the Iceland! Yeah! Betray! take you apart. You like that? You're dead. Ice magic! Going to crush you! In that sword! Yeah, that's how it's done! Got him! It's your end! Kill the tar! Rock him in the gaps like there's skill! Huh? Take that! Don't you move! Now he's bleeding a bit! All together! Show me what you did! Take that! Yeah, more of those! That's him! I am your ruin! Get behind him!
Who's killing my defenders? Show yourself!
Chop him from behind! Brilliant hit! Die! This one hurts! Overwhelming! Beat the right there! Nice! He's over there! Right!
I jumped out at you because I thought I'd be facing a brave ranger, not cowardly man-swine. Still, you all squeal the same. Goo-boo. One face!
Merc and I are more than head twins. We are two halves of the same orc. That's why they said we were special. Right out of the vat, they said it. Twice the intellectual prowess, twice the cunning, and twice the intimidating yet noble visage.
Hogleek.
My brother says, human storm die!
Let's go here!
Jumping pigskin! Beg for death! We came with this either way!
You lost even before you drew your sword.
How do you keep going, Calabrimo?
You know the...
Anohi Ionten!
Hogly.
It's a piss on it. Cut your throat. What thinking butter their bullion? Submit to me.
Hogly.
The dog's wounded now!
Come here!
Didn't see that coming, eh?
Not so fancy now, eh? I knew you'd show up sooner or later. Come on, show me what you can do.
Rip and rend! Stop moving!
I break the concentration. Are you looking?